Hey y'all, my name's Jessy. Today I'm going to show you how to Jessy style up your basic dress. So we're going to go from this to this. Ta-da! I'm super excited about this. We're just starting with the basic dress and then I'm going to show you how to add on the sleeves, the little petals, the waistband, which can be tied in the front or the back, and then the bottom part. So if you haven't made the basic dress yet, the link to it is going to be the first link in the description. I'm calling it the Taylor Swift dress because I think it looks like Taylor. Also, the second link in the description is going to show you how to add buttons to the dress. Okay, so start with a slip knot on your hook, and I'm going to start on the back of my dress where I would have ended and connected with my previous skirt collar. So I'm going to go in between this center shell where my chain 1 is and connect, and all I'm going to do is a slip stitch. So I went on there, yarn over, and pull through. So now I'm attached, and from here I can start my first stitch. So I'm going to do a chain of 3, and this is very similar to the shell stitches that we did previously, except for we're just going to add a little flare to it. So there's my chain of 3, and then I'm going to yarn over and I'm going to do a double crochet. So there's 1, then I'm going to do 1 more double crochet. So I did not do a chain 1 in between those 2 double crochets. Okay, and now I'm going to do a chain of 3. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to come back to the first chain that I did. So it'll be essentially 2 stitches or two chains away from my hook. Okay, and then I'm going to go in there and just do a slip stitch, and that's going to create that little decorative pointy stitch, and then I'm going to follow that up with another double crochet back into the stitch. So there's 1, and then I'm going to actually do 2 more of those. So there's 2, and here's going to be 3. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. And then I'll get ready to go to the next one. So I'm going to start with a double crochet. So I'll yarn over. I'm going in the very top part of my shell stitch where my chain 1 is. And to start off this time, I'm going to do 3 of those double crochets. So I just want 1. Here is 2. And this will be 3. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then skip the first 2 chains from my hook and then go into that first chain that I did and just do a slip stitch. So just pull through everything. And then I'm ready to go back to my double crochets, 3 of them. Again, they're into that very top of the shell stitch where we have our chain 1. Okay, so that's what that looks like. You're just going to work those all the way around, and I will meet you. I'm sure you probably know we're just going to slip stitch once we get to here, but I'll go ahead and show you. So just take your hook and find the very top of that first chain and go ahead and just do a slip stitch to finish it off. Then cut your yarn and pull it through so it doesn't come undone. Take your needle and thread it. Okay, and that part's done. All right, here we go. We're ready to begin our sleeve leaves. So I have a slip knot on my hook, and then I'm going to attach it to this very first stitch on my armband, and I'm just going to do a single crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through, and then just a single crochet into every stitch. And when you're attaching it, you want to get the front and the back loops, and because this was a half double crochet, you don't want to catch these ones, you want to catch these under ones. So if you can see over here, it kind of leaves that border of our sleeve, if that makes sense. And there should be 7 stitches on the sleeve. Okay, and once you have done a single crochet across your 7 stitches of your armband, then we're going to go ahead and chain 3. So go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to flip my entire dress this direction. So I'm now working this way. And this chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet. So now I'm going to do a second double crochet into that same stitch where my chain is coming out of. All right, so there's half of our petal, and now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go 2 stitches away from my hook. So 1, 2, and in that third chain, so where we started chaining, you're just going to go, and then I'm going to yarn over and go back into that same space. So this is another double crochet just to finish off our petal. Okay, there's 1, and then we're going to do 2. Okay, so that's kind of a shell petal stitch. And now I'm going to go in the very next stitch right here and just do a slip stitch. So yarn over and just pull through everything. And then I'm going to get ready with a double crochet again into the very next stitch. So there's 1 double crochet, and then I'm going to do 2. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then the first chain that I did, I'm going to go in, yarn over, and pull through everything. And then I'm getting ready to do another double crochet into that same space. And then 1 more. Alright, so there I have 2 petals completed. And now I'm going to go into the very next stitch and just do a slip stitch. So pull through everything, and then in the next stitch I am going to do a double crochet. and then another double crochet, followed by a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go 2 chains from the hook and insert in, yarn over and pull through everything. Then I'm yarning over, getting ready for my next double crochet in that same space. One more double crochet right here. All right, and now we have 3 petals complete. So we should have 2 stitches left. In the very next one, I'm going in and just doing a slip stitch. And then I'm getting ready for my last petal. I'll start with a double crochet, followed by another double crochet, then chain 3, skip 2 stitches from your hook, yarn over and do a slip stitch, then do 1 more double crochet, and we're not going to end with a double crochet, but we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we'll bring that back to that same space, yarn over and just do a slip stitch. Okay, and that is how you do the petals on your sleeve. So then you can just cut this yarn off, pull your tail end through here, make sure everything is nice and snug, and then you can weave these 2 ends in. Okay, and then for our ribbon, we're gonna go ahead, I did a chain of 60, and then we're gonna do half double crochets into every stitch. So skip the first chain from the hook, yarn over, and then go into the second chain from the hook, yarn over, and finish your half double crochet. So do that again, start and just work that all the way, all the way down. Once you get to the end, just go ahead and yarn over, cut off your tail end and pull it through so it doesn't come undone, and then you can weave these 2 ends in your ribbon. So once you get your tails weaved in, then you can just run your ribbon that you made back and forth through the windows of your dress. They'll just pull through. So there it is, our final look. I tied it in the back. You could pull it through and put the tie in the front. You could also just wear this dress in reverse, so the buttons are front. Thanks so much for watching, guys.